Yeah. You already know what time it is. It's that official time. Where we take this worldwide. Let's go. Listen. So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape, definitely bringing you the power of pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devour him. And from that point, then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Powerslam show. Let's go! Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam show. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam show. Turn it up.
Hey, episode 438, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pancakes and Powerslams show. I am Chris Featherstone. We are live and living color and funky like a monkey, if you will, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Elizabeth, will you marry me? Oh, yeah. How many of y'all remember that part? How many of y'all remember that? Say, Elizabeth. What a segment. PNP Nation, how y'all doing tonight, man? How are y'all doing tonight? We already have a lot of people saying their favorite SummerSlam, so we will get to that at the end of the show. I will let you know mine at the end of the show. Good stuff. All right, so yeah, let's go through it. What's up, Marissa? Brendan, we'll get to that at the end of the show. Ask Chris, did you hear about what happened to Sonya Deville and what WWE is doing for SummerSlam? First of all, I'm going to have a little bit of a segment every week called What's on the Blackboard. I just like putting random stuff on there. So what's on the blackboard today is how many eggs in an eggplant? 0. Ba-doom. I'll be here tomorrow. All right. So, yeah. So I did hear what happened about to Sonya Deville, man. That's was very, very creepy. Very creepy. And that guy was plotting for months and tweeting and retweeting and stuff like that. It was all types of madness. So very, very weird stuff. But me as a having a just about a newly minted PhD in forensic psychology, it's right up my wheelhouse, man. That's right up my alley as far as deeply investigating. So yeah, really, really weird stuff. So all right. Could have talked about that in the headlines. Let's see. Ask Chris. ETA Underground termination so bad. See, here's the problem with Raw Underground, and I keep saying the same thing over and over, which I still stand by. It should be for the point of putting people over and making people look like stars. I'm trying to find my SummerSlam trivia. I have like tons of trivia for SummerSlam. or Summerfest. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Trying to find it real quick. I am not sure where the Summerfest trivia is. But I want to try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it. I know I got a bunch of trivia here in my hand. I got a full bag of old trivia questions, like a full bag of them. But I actually had a bunch of SummerSlam stuff written, and I've really made my office look pretty nice. But I don't remember where I put the. Yeah, I don't remember where I put the SummerSlam trivia questions at. So yeah, I don't remember where I put the SummerSlam stuff at. So I don't know. Somewhere. Where I put it. Yeah, my light went down. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, I'll try to find it another time. But yeah, I had a buttload of SummerSlam trivia just written down somewhere. But how about y'all ask trivia to each other? How about that? We'll do that. We'll make it like that. We'll just ask trivia to each other. But yeah, the ETA on Underground. A month or two. Like I said, it should have pushed other people, and I keep saying that it should be for the purpose of pushing other people. And now they're doing, Eric or Ivar, which one of them, Hanson. That's what I remember as. That's what I remember him as. But yeah, now they're doing storylines on Raw Underground. You're doing storylines on Raw Underground? Come on, man. It's just, and you know what I was thinking about? I was actually thinking about this today. I think today, actually. I was like, man, Dolph Ziggler, if WWE has their resident utility guy, it is absolutely Dolph Ziggler. Like, hey, we're going to start Saturday Night Showdown. Hey, get Dolph. Hey, we're going to start Tuesday Night Terror. Tuesday Night Titans again. Hey, get Dolph. Hey, we're going to start Wednesday Night Warriors. Hey, is somebody called Dolph? Hey, we're going to start Sunday Night Showdown again. Hey, somebody get Dolph. Like, it's like everything is just Dolph Ziggler, We're going to start Monday Morning Mayhem. Hey, somebody get Dolph on the phone. It's just everything, every day, whatever project they want to do, somebody get Dolph on the phone. That's like the running joke from now on. Somebody get Dolph on the phone. Because they just use him for everything. Oh man, what a terrible spot. I mean, just to be the utility guy. Just, hey, we're going to start Tuesday afternoon. They're called Dolph, right? Everything is Dolph Ziggler, the resident utility guy. Somebody get Dolph from the phone is the running joke from now on. And he is, I mean, everything. I mean, if you want to kill time for a WWE Championship feud, somebody get Dolph from the phone. Hey, we're a little bit short on the feud for Intercontinental Champ. Oh, you know what I'm about to say? Get Dolph on the phone. Everything is just getting Dolph on the phone, and so it's what a terrible thing to do. What a terrible spot to be in, man. Ugh, yuck. Somebody get Dolph on the phone. Let's see. Lots of comments from the PNP Nation. Super appreciate y'all. Hey, first of all, before I do that, I need the team. I need the team because I need my stuff uploaded. One person reached out to me, and no other team members reached out to me. So we need to get this team together. I got so many stuff. I got so much projects to do, and I need a team. So all the people who was on the team message me, and let's do this. Let's get this done. I have to get up to date on all my audio uploads for the audio part, so it can be on Spotify. Spotify is like waiting on me to like upload my stuff so they can put it on my Pancakes and Powerslams Spotify page, and I'm missing out too. So yes, I need my team to help. So message me. Let's get this done. All right. So what else? Hashtag Ask Chris. I did see this. Shane has been a bad week. Missed part of Raw. Buried my close cousin who I consider my uncle. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Shane. Praying for you, man. You're praying for you and the fam. Very sorry to hear that. Antoine's ready to rock. Kyle's ready to rock. Dad jokes. Hey, somebody get Dolph on the phone. Oh, voice message. No. He should answer. Call back again. He'll answer. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. So the MJF Rock thing on Twitter. No, I don't think the MJF is better than Rock. MJF is one of the best heels right now, but being one of the best heels right now is definitely not even close to being one of the best characters in the Attitude Era. I mean, nothing against MJF because he is killing it right now. He is definitely one of the best heels. But right now, it's like the best talent were like mid-card level back then when the ratings were high. So, no, I don't even think that's even close to a comparison, actually. What other Ask Chris questions? SummerSlam picks. Hey, remind me of this. We'll do predictions. Remind me of this. What's up, Alonzo? What did you miss? You missed a running joke now, which is putting Dolph Ziggler on the phone because he is the resident utility player. What I think about Orange Cassidy beating Chris Jericho, that is a good question, Chad. It made sense. I think all the story was building up to it. I think it was inevitable. And here's the thing. This is one thing I will say. Finally, as I would say, speaking of The Rock, finally, they actually build a good heel who barely lost. I mean, that's what heels should do. Like, heels should dominate and put the heat over to the babyface. And so, unless you're like a big monster heel that losses don't matter as much, but someone like Jericho, Jericho's in my top 5 all time, but that's one of the biggest issues I have with Chris Jericho. Just allowing people to just beat him. Fandango, Evan Bourne. I mean, like, come on. Protect your character, Chris Jericho. Protect your character. Oh yeah, you were doing the dad jokes on the how many eggs in the eggplant. Yeah, I have dad jokes on that board from now on right there. I got a new. Well, I'm repurposing that. I was actually, if y'all remember my older videos, it was actually on the wall toward the back of me, that board. So it was like horizontal, but I made it vertical now, and I'm gonna have dad jokes on that board from now on. So yeah. But yeah, here's the thing. As far as Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho. As much as Chris Jericho's in my top 5 of all time, that match was sloppy. I was so disappointed in that match, especially for it to be like the moment for Orange Cassidy. And first of all, Orange Cassidy's grown on me as a character. I was like, he's grown on me. But as a main eventer, no, I'm not buying it. Although his character has definitely grown on me. I do like Orange Cassidy now, actually. He's definitely must see, but as a main event spot, it just felt weird. It looked weird. And Orange did a really good job. And here's the thing. Orange did a really good job actually protecting Jericho. It's usually the other way around, especially with Jericho as the veteran. In many cases, Jericho's the one making other people look good. But Jericho, man, I don't know what it was. I don't know if he got injured. I don't know if he tweaked something. But, man, he looked sloppy. And I was very disappointed because that typically doesn't happen in Jericho matches, for sure. And I was just like, man, is it time to hang it up, my man? He'll be 50 years old in November. And I'm just like, man, is it time to hang it up? Because, those dragon screws, the kind of like the crucifix style roll up that he does. I mean, just botch after botch after botch. It was just, it was rough. It was super rough. And it disappointed me because I'm a Jericho guy for sure. What else? I lost my questions. Well, I don't know. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I have a really I can give you a tour. I have a super nice suite. Like I have a man cave suite in my house. We have a really nice house, and my wife has her own massage studio, and then I have my own suite. So this is my podcast / office area, and then on the other side of this studio here, of this suite, is my theater. I have a theater screen and a nice brand new sectional, and another. So I have a bookshelf here. I have another mini bookshelf where my theater is super nice. So it's definitely the man cave, and so definitely blessed. And so, it's one of those things that it's one of those things that I enjoy, man. So speaking of that, Patreon, I need to upgrade my equipment, so hit me up on Patreon. But so Jericho, it was but I don't know where my questions are. I think when we moved, it's been 3 months now since we've been here, and I have, I have a office desk with drawers, and then I have an extra filing cabinet where my printer is right next to me with 2 other drawers. And so I cleared the 2 filing cabinets that's attached to my office desk. But the actual filing cabinets, I put stuff in there, but I took a lot of stuff out of that too. So I don't know where my questions are. I you know what? I think I know where it is. I think it's in the I put my files in one big box. I know where it is. But it's in the garage probably. But I might bring it out next week. So y'all, what SummerSlam questions do y'all have? What's up, Chris? What up, Chris? Oh gosh, I'll ask the longest match time wise. Oh gosh, PNP Nation, what do y'all got? I'm thinking of all of the years. Can't think of any type of Iron Man matches. I know that Warrior Rude was like 20 something minutes. Maybe if I would guess, if I would have one guess, it would be Brett and Perfect. That would be my guess. I don't know the answer, but Brett and Perfect seem like that's the answer. What is the answer? Elvis. Yeah. Bretton Perfect. Maybe Brett and Owen Cage. Oh yeah, I heard the Nexus match was pretty long too. I don't know. So one of those. One of those. What I think about Goldberg, new contract till 2023 for 2 matches a year. I'm a Goldberg guy, man. You know, I like Goldberg. The thing is, 2 matches a year. I'm not sure about that. Yes, I do, Ricky. I've been so busy, man. Listen, hey Mo, do me a favor, man, and make a group chat. I'm so busy that I actually need people. I actually need someone to administrate my team. So, Mo, if you could, if you could do that for me, man. Yes, I appreciate you, Ricky. I would love you. I would love you on my team. I appreciate you messaging me too. I've just been so busy, man. This has been a hectic week I'm literally trying to finalize everything for my PhD. And it has been a crazy week. And my wife's birthday was last week too. So I had to plan for her party, plan for her festivities and stuff like that. I was with the kids all day on her birthday just so she can have a spa day and just chill out. And then in the evening, I planned a nice dinner party. It was great. She said it was one of her, if arguably the best birthday she's ever had. So, so yeah, been busy focusing on that stuff, man. So it's been crazy. The past few days has been super crazy doing all this PhD stuff and all this degree stuff, and it's just been hectic, super hectic. Yeah, Saturday night's main events. Chad wants to get rid of Dolph. Dolph only wins in the underground. That's true. It actually shows his collegiate skills. How about that? Ricky, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the Thunderdome today, actually. And I was like, you know what? I love the idea because I actually said this before. I said this in conversations. I was like, you know what? NBA does virtual. Baseball does virtual, and I was talking about college football. I was like, why don't college football? Why can't college football do virtual? Like, it just makes no sense. I'm so upset that the Big Ten's canceled. And my boy Justin Fields, man, he's got a petition out now, so I'm totally in favor of that. You can tell. See, this is why Ohio State flag is right next to me, right here, right there, literally right next to me. There's Ohio State flag that's pinned up on my wall, and I'm a Buckeye man. And Justin Fields, my guy, came from Georgia and put on that scarlet and gray, and he's a Buckeye. He's like, you know what? I'm going to sign a petition. I want to play football, and I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. Again, just think, all roads lead to psychology, man. Like, psychologically, it is such a hindrance. It is such a detriment mentally to all these kids who are looking forward to play football, in the year. It's ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. I think it's a very dumb idea. I mean, and I appreciate the petition. It's saying, like, look, if someone doesn't want to play football, they can opt out without penalty. Absolutely. I would see. Here's the thing. I would totally be cool with that. I think that people who don't want to play, who opt out to play, should get redshirted, should get an automatic red shirt. I don't care what you have the option to get automatically redshirted if you want to take it. If you want to graduate next year and go to NFL, that's fine. But if you're a junior, even if you're a senior, you want to play one more year, and you think playing the next year will help playing one more year will help your statistics to go to the pros, do it now. And why not? I mean, if people want to play, put those 22 kids on the field and let them play. If there's someone who's opts out, you got second and third string who can play. Come on, man. You can bring people there. There's an opportunity to bring people, bring in walk-ins. And oh man, let the boys play. Let them play. And if you don't want to play, don't play. And it's cool. It's totally cool. If you don't want to play, don't play. But don't deprive everybody, man. Don't do it. Who has the most SummerSlam match? The match that featured Cena. Any match that featured Cena. Who has won the most SummerSlam matches? Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna go with Triple H. Yeah, that's my guess. Triple H. Alexa Bliss's role in the feud with Braun and Bray, something different. I'm willing to check it out. That's where I stand. I'm willing to check it out and see how it looks. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. So if y'all remember, I love water. Love water. But yeah, I'm willing to check it out. It's something different. She's been kind of, not very featured as of late. I like the team with Nikki Cross because it actually, Alexa Bliss, and because she was over, it actually helped Nikki Cross quite a bit, substantially actually. So I was a big fan of that. So absolutely advocate for that. So now I think it's a different type of deal, and yeah, I think it's a good spot. Team Nexus versus Team. Okay, so I was right with one of them. 35 minutes. Okay. If I could put together 4 NFL players to form a WWE group, who would you have? Legends or current? For the mouthpiece, I'll probably have Sherman, Cam Newton, probably one of the Bosas just because they're in Ohio State, Nick Bosa or somebody. And you know what? I got to go Titans, man. Yeah. So, I think that'll be my my 4, and so, I think that would be my 4. Oh, Titans, Derrick Henry, yeah. That would be my 4. Ask Chris. Am I going to apply to be a virtual fan? No. I'll probably have I'm highly considering having a watch party. I'm considering. We'll see. I might have a watch party. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Undertaker. I should have known that. The Undertaker. Yes. If I would have thought a little harder, I would have said the Undertaker for sure. Okay. Interesting, James. Do I think that Kurt Angle is the leader of Retribution? It would make sense since he was let go by WWE. Plus, he would want Retribution against WWE for having them, him, Corbin, in his last ever match. You see WWE reporting woman, aka Nancy Benoit, Hall of Fame. Okay. No, I don't see Angles in Retribution. Although, if you noticed, Roman Reigns So one of them got hit with a spear in the invasion, and uh huh. Could it be Roman Reigns? Could it be Roman Reigns? Could it be the Roman Reigns heel turn that people's been waiting for? We did see a spear. Uh-huh. 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 It could be Roman Reigns. Hmm. We shall see. We shall see. Nancy Benoit. Unfortunately, I don't. We talked about this at the Flavor of the Week before. I don't think they will, but I think she should be. I think blacklisting her along with because of Chris Benoit totally defeats the purpose. It's totally counterproductive to what we want to do. We want to highlight Nancy Benoit because of the heinous, crazy stuff craziness that Chris did. We want to highlight Nancy Benoit. We want to highlight woman for what she did. I mean, for her contribution to WWE. And absolutely. I think blacklisting her defeats the whole purpose. I think it's so dumb. Yes, Sean Holland, it would be crazy if Roman Reigns were a part of Retribution. I think they should do it. I think they should do Roman Reigns. I think he should lead it. I would be a fan of it. I think it's people like Roman Reigns, Tommaso Ciampa. It seemed like they had Dominic Dijakovic on there, but to me, get rid of the name. And like I said before, gain weight, man. I've had Dijak on my show before. Super nice guy, but it makes me scratch my ear. I'm just not man, get some weight on, man. I just super a lot. I really like his ability. I really like his ability as a in the ring. But man, I would really put some. I would have him gain 20 pounds. Yeah, I would have him gain 20 pounds. We need some girth on Dijakovic, man. He needs to look like a big guy. Still keep his agility, but gain about 20 pounds. Yeah, so Roman Reigns leads Retribution. Tommaso Ciampa is in it. Okay. I'm willing to see where this goes. Like I said last week, look, it better be good. Like the payoff on this, listen, WWE, the payoff on this, it better be good. Like you're literally spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on wasting stuff. You're like, look, I need a new laptop. I'm asking, I'm reaching out to the PNP Nation to join my Patreon so I can get new equipment and upgrade my laptop. I'm pulling on the PNP Nation to do that for me. WWE is wasting money by laptops. I'm thinking in my head, look, I can give me one of those laptops. I'm looking for an upgrade. I'm trying to get me an upgrade. I'm reaching out to the PNP Nation to give me an upgrade, and you're throwing away laptops, man, shattering glass and cutting ropes and all that stuff. All the money that you're wasting on that, the payoff better be good, because if it's someone that doesn't deliver us this big reveal, oh my gosh, talk about people crapping on this. Talk about this being in the annals of history as being one of the worst groups, one of the worst facts of all time. If this payoff isn't good, I mean, you're invading Raw and SmackDown. You're the only, you're the only person that's restricted to all that. Who's letting you in? Why isn't there security? Yeah. Who's letting you in? Who's letting you in the performance center? Like the security isn't very good by letting Retribution in the performance center every week. So yeah, this payoff, I'm telling you, this payoff better be good. Otherwise, you're going to make a lot of people make videos about this for the years to come. And it's going to be cemented as one of the worst buildups of all time. Like this is worse than GTV if payoff isn't good. You know what? This may start Bailey Sasha. We'll get to predictions here in a minute. Remind me of predictions. Remind me. Please remind me because I might forget about it. I'm looking for Ask Chris questions. Who did I interview? I interviewed Road Warrior Animal tonight. It was a really good conversation. Very good conversation. Do I think Buddy Murphy turns Seth Rollins SummerSlam? See Buddy versus Seth? Nah. Welcome Alyssa to the show, by the way. Alyssa's a newcomer. Welcome Alyssa to the show. New to the PMP Nation. We have a good time. We have the Wrench Mob moderators who are part of the Patreon members who become moderators. And they will let you know that this is a PG show. We don't do profanity, but we have a lot of fun. It's a family affair here at Pancakes and Powerslams show every week, 11:30-ish Eastern on Tuesday nights. And this is like the Saturday night's main event time frame, 11:30 to 1. Remember that? Old school Saturday night's main event from 11:30 to 1. Never forget that. Lonzo's asking, what's worse, Retribution or Underground? Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, I am going to go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to go Retribution. I'm going to go Retribution because the payoff just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good at all. So far, I've been so unimpressed. Don't think Wyatt Barrett would be a good related Retribution. No, he's done. He doesn't even fit. He didn't even fit that. Do I see Big Show returning at SummerSlam to help Drew B. Orton? No, he's making shows now. Ask again, James. It was me. It was me all along. You all bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. It was me all along. They remind you of looters. Yeah, isn't that like a little sensitive? Like you're right, Luke. Like, yeah, with all the stuff going on now, and you got Retribution. The timing's not very good. Not very good. Yeah, the timing's not very good. Yeah. Nice. Our lovely host of PhD is a cover. It was me all along. You all bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Let's see. You all bought it. Was me. That was funny. All right, let's see. Ask Chris questions. Oh, Robbie. Okay, so who won Jeff Hardy versus RVD ladder match for Hardcore title SummerSlam? believe that was RVD that won that match. I believe I said Tina Moretta. It's the payoff of all right. What else do you have? Bad payoffs. Who come on, let's just make this a running joke. Bad payoffs for Retribution for Retribution members. Who could it be, ladies and gentlemen? Who could it be? Who were the bad payoffs for Retribution? That's hilarious. Yes, the Road Warriors are my all-time favorite tag team. So it was fantastic to interview him. I interviewed him in person a few years back for a show that he came in Ohio. But yeah, this is my first sit-down interview that was a long time. That was about 40 minutes long. It was pretty cool. Actually, a little over 40 minutes. I am not going to apply for a virtual fan of SummerSlam. Oh, yeah. So, virtual fan. This is what I was thinking about a virtual fan. I love the idea. I think it's great. But what money are they? Do you have to pay for this thing? Like, what? They're not recouping their money. They're going to be in Amway. And so, you're paying a pretty penny for that to be an Amway. So how are they recouping that? Yes, D-Lo has been on the show. D-Lo is actually scheduled, I think, next week or week before, week after to be on the show. Absolutely. I like this question. Takeover 30, Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross. And then SummerSlam. Probably Asuka versus Bayley, because I want Asuka to break the Bayley streak of the title. I like Asuka. I like Asuka versus Sasha matches too. I'm looking forward to Drew and Randy too. I like how they've been building that up too. I think there's a few things I'm actually looking forward to at SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to Takeover 32. I think this weekend should be for a good weekend of good wrestling. It's free. Oh wow. Over 200,000 to be there. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Yeah. Dynamite going head to head with Takeover. Well, playoff stuff, so they kind of really don't have a choice. So, all right. So let's do some headlines before we get to the Raw and SmackDown grades, and then we're going to do your favorite SummerSlams of all time, and then we're going to do the predictions. Yes, predictions. So without further ado, again, hashtag headlines. So headlines, here we go. All right, hashtag headlines. What do y'all got? Hashtag headlines. 450,000 for 2 months there. Wowzers. So they're going to have SmackDown, Takeover, SummerSlam, and Raw all virtual. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I know the WWE doesn't like. I mean, they like to fill in the seats and make everything look good, but I mean, you gotta respect. Like, my thing is, bring people in there, man. Even if it's spotty, I know that y'all want to look at the. I know that it has to look good production wise, but I don't know. I would do like quarter capacity, and maybe even just do 2,000, 3,000 people, tarp it off, and just make it look good, make it big, and even 2,000 people with a bunch of tarp and spaced out, I think it'll still look good personally. All right, hashtag headlines. Hashtag headlines. Hashtag headlines. No, Ricky. Keep asking that question. I'm not going to be a virtual fan. I just said that I'm thinking about doing a watch party for SummerSlam, for Summerfest. Hashtag headlines. What headlines do y'all have? So we talked about Sonya Deville, unfortunately. We talked about Goldberg signing that contract. You want an impact? Hashtag headlines. They'll be a good addition to Retribution. No. It's because of NBA. So if they want a lot of award WWE, having a venue on a Saturday night, that's like a dead zone. I mean, a Saturday night, unless it's WCW Saturday night from back in the day at 6:05, that's like a dead zone for television. Saturday nights. So yeah. All right, here we go. We got the headlines coming in. James, thoughts on the WWE draft coming up in October? I like the draft. Always like the drafts. To me, it was it's a fresh coat of paint. It's fresh feuds. I'm a fan of the split. I think I will continue to defend the split until wrestling doesn't exist anymore or the split doesn't exist anymore. Listen, the split works. Keep the split, because if you bunch everybody together, it's just going to really mess up people's choices. I mean, people's opportunities to have pushes. And like I said before, it'll just be SmackDown will just be Raw light. So I'm for it. There's some talks of it being in August, but because of SummerSlam, they moved it back. So yeah. But the thing is, I like the split being during Mania season, because Mania season is kind of like the reset button, the after Mania. So I prefer that, honestly. So Brendan, WWE Chairman Extraordinary main event again, maybe coming back. See, with this, I'm willing to with specials. I think it's a different, like takeovers and Saturday night's main events and stuff. I think that's a different type of deal. But when you have episodic television on Saturday nights, not very good. So, I think that Saturday night's main event as a special would be really good, especially NXT. I like the NXT In Your House series, Great American Bash. I like that they bring that stuff back. War Games. I love that they bring that stuff back. Great American Bash was just me. I don't really like how they booked that. I like the fact that they give War Games some love. I don't like how they do Starrcade. Starrcade is just, they should make, like, NXT should be a Starrcade for sure. Like, their December pay-per-view should be Starrcade. They haven't, Starrcade's been in November too, because I know that, the beginning Starrcades were in November, but Starrcade is WCW's December pay-per-view. So I really think that they should do NXT Starrcade every year. And it should be like a big thing. It should be a huge thing. Even if you want to have it in November to kind of give 2 months for the next takeover before the Rumble, I'm fine with that too. So yeah, if you want to make Starrcade November, keep it November because of that, I'm cool with that too. I mean, because you have August, which is a big one, and then you have 3 months November, and then you have 2 months January, and then you have 3 months April, or 2.5 months April. So yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. I would have one in June too. Like I would have a big one in June, like 2 months out, and then 2 months more for August. So yeah, I think it's a good call to have those takeovers. Although I think takeovers should be the span should be more, since NXT is starting to, it has its own brand and has its own weekly television show on USA and stuff. So I think takeovers should be probably every 2 months. But if you span it out like that, it still isn't bad. So yeah, NXT Starrcade, do it. I'm a big fan of it. And if you're doing Saturday's main event for NXT special, do it. And I would even do Saturday's main event on like off months, where NXT doesn't have a takeover, so to speak. So I'm all for it. AJ versus Jeff should be good. Wonder why it's not on SummerSlam. That's a bit odd to me. Bring back Talking Smack. Yeah, they they bring it back and then it's gone. I mean, that was like Renee Young's wheelhouse. She did really good on Talking Smack. I was not a fan of her on the commentating booth, and she admitted that she wasn't. She didn't think she did a very good job. But Talking Smack, absolutely, 100%. It was good. Definitely good. SummerSlam picks. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so here we go. Mandy and Sonya. I think Mandy's going to win. Bald Braun versus the Fiend. I don't know what they're trying to do with Braun. Like, he's playing more of a heel, and the Fiend's the heel. So this storyline, how the storyline became is really weird to me. Super weird. I don't like. I'm not feeling baldy Braun. That has to grow on me. Yeah, I'm just. I'm not. I'm gonna be the baddest SOB and all that. You're cutting all these promos because the Fiend's make it. What does the Fiend cause you to turn heel like he did Seth Rollins? Like, what is this? I don't understand it. I really don't understand this. And if you're making Braun a heel and to build him up as a monster, I'd be more interested in seeing that, because I want Big E to go for the Universal Championship at Mania. I wrote an article about this. I think Randy Orton giving Big E the rub at Mania would really help him. More than anything, if they do Braun Strowman as a monster heel and Big E, beat him. Big E needs someone who's a big, huge heel to put all, to have all that heat and put him over. So I don't know what they're doing, Braun. I really don't. It's weird to me. Okay, so Bailey agreed to go first. So, I think Asuka's going to beat Bailey. Yeah, because you got Shayna Baszler, but she's feuding with Nia Jax. I think Asuka might win both of them. I think so. I think Dominic's going to win. I think Apollo Crews is going to win. I think Street Profits are going to win. Oh, Andrade and Angel Garza. I love Street Profits. They're probably my favorite tag team in WWE. But for some reason, I think Andrade and Angel's going to win. I think Street Profits will eventually get it back, but For some reason, I think they're going to win, unfortunately. I'm not really feeling that tag team. I like Angel Garza, but I don't know. The characters for both of them just isn't. It just doesn't blow me away enough to really care about those matches, to be honest with you. I think Drew's going to be Orton. I think Orton's going to be transferred over, and I think my prediction is Orton's going to be a part of the draft, and he's going to win the Universal Championship. So those are my picks. All right, cool. Yeah, so Velveteen Dream came back. Triple H saying they haven't found anything on him. He came back for the North American Championship. They keep holding him back, though, man. It's like I understand. Okay, so there's all types of rumors flying as far as why Velveteen Dream didn't win the title, which I think he should have been champ. I really think he should have been champ. They really dropped the ball on Velveteen Dream. I mean, they really, really dropped the ball. He was a heel, and he was so over that he turned a babyface. They really dropped the ball. There was a few times. There was one time with Ciampa. There was a time with Adam Cole. Like, they really dropped the ball on Velveteen Dream as far as all these losses. Like, he's all these opportunities of being champ, and he lost. So they dropped the ball on that one for sure. And his stock and his popularity has dwindled. All right, cool. All right, cool. So we'll go to the give your Raw and SmackDown grades. Give your Raw and SmackDown grades, and then we'll do for the week. As you're giving your Raw and SmackDown grades, we'll do some Ask Chris questions. What happened to the Slammy Awards? I like the Slammy Awards, man. I was a fan of the Slammy Awards. I enjoyed it. I don't know why. They took away the Slammies. Don't know why they took the Slammies away. What else we got? Alonzo's asking, would I like to see the woman get another pay-per-view like Evolution 2 and get their own show? Not their own show, but definitely Evolution 2. Definitely Evolution 2. I think NXT, I think that should be an NXT thing. NXT, I still say it to this day. I think NXT has the best women's division and on television right now. Kelvin's asking, what do I think of the WWE Thunderdome? I like it. I'm interested to see. Okay, yeah, let's do takeover picks too. Takeover picks. All right. Right now you have the North American Championship match: Bronson, Priest, Cameron Grimes, Johnny Gargano, or Ridge Holland versus Finn Balor or Velveteen Dream. I don't know. Maybe other people don't feel the same way, but I really like Bronson Reed. There's something about Bronson Reed that I really like. I like his athleticism. His music's cool. I like him. I like Bronson Reed. I really do. I like his little kind of mini push they're giving him. I think Finn Balor's a good pick for this, though. I think Finn Balor is North American champion. I think that works. I would kind of re-heel Balor. I like a Balor Priest feud. I like a Balor Dream, definitely Balor Dream feud. So yeah, we'll see. But Balor versus Dream, yeah. So it's kind of one or the other, huh? I would give it to Damian Priest because that's someone like he's someone who can use it. Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai. I think they'll keep it on Io. I think Adam Cole Bay is going to win. And, Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. I don't think they're going to put it on Karrion yet, right? You got to keep that on Keith Lee for a little bit. Yeah, I think they'll keep it on Keith Lee for a little bit. I think this finish will be screwy or something. If they do put it on Cross, they'll protect Keith Lee in some form or fashion. They have to. Raw A, SmackDown B, Marissa says. Okay, a fan. Raw B, SmackDown B minus. No, Evan's got some family issues. Some family issues going on. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I actually thought he should have beat Walter. I would have been a fan if he would have been UK champion because it fits. It fits. Yeah, I would have been a fan. I would have been a fan of that. But for some reason, they decided to say Ixnay on that. So I don't know why, but and it makes sense to it makes sense to have Finn in that spot, but I wouldn't make him world champ again. That's why I think North American champ might work for him because he's got a spot, and I think he needs to be that person who puts people over. And he's kind of made himself a tweener, and I don't like it. I mean, he did the heel, like be a heel, don't put people over, make people look good, get some heat. Raw C, SmackDown C. All right. So let's get to the flavor of the week. We're going to talk about your favorite SummerSlam of all time. Flavor of the week. Here we go.
It is now time for the flavor of the week.
All right. What is your favorite SummerSlam of all time? Your favorite SummerSlam of all time. Your favorite SummerSlam of all time. Of all time. Oh, I got a question for you. Here you go. Who accompanied Shawn Michaels in a WWE Championship match, main event match at SummerSlam 1996? Who accompanied Shawn Michaels in the WWE Championship match, main event at SummerSlam 1996? All right. Get some heat. Get some heat. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Nope, not Kevin Nash. Not Tyson. Not Iron Mike Tyson. Nope. Yup. Jose Lothario. Absolutely. Absolutely. One more. What was the IC title match at SummerSlam 1997? What was the IC title match at SummerSlam 1997? See, I had some trivia for y'all. Yep. Iron Mike Tyson. Yep. For Jose Lothario. Yep. Good job, Alonzo. Stone Cold. Finally, The Rock has come back to Columbus. That's my Rock impersonation. I don't want to be too loud either. All right, so all right, so favorites SmackDown, favorite SummerSlams. What we got? PNP Nation. SummerSlam 1996, because that was the first one I saw when I became a WWE fan. The summer of '96. Nice. SummerSlam 96. All the ones with the Rock on there. That's a good question. You know whether I ask the good questions. Well, that's what I do. SummerSlam 88, A Teenage Boy's Dream. Miss Elizabeth removes her skirt. Sure. A teenage boy's dream. Not my teenage boys. My teenage boys better not be dreaming about grown women removing their skirts. Yes, that's the one where Austin his neck got injured. Yep. All right. What other favorite SummerSlams? PNP Nation. I have interviewed Booker T. I will give you the episode. So 324 is when I interviewed Booker T. June 13th, 2018 is when I interviewed Booker T. Sucker. I would like to interview Ron Simmons. Definitely. I would love it. I would love to interview Ron Simmons. All right. So is that y'all's favorite? Is that what we got, PNP Nation? Is y'all's favorite SummerSlams of all time? That's what y'all got? Five of the week? Favorite SummerSlams of all time? I see a few. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name. Man, listen. Y'all keep me in prayer as I finish all of this dissertation stuff. I'm done. You know what? Here's the good news. I am done complete with my dissertation process. I have to take a residency and I'm done. I actually published my I submitted my dissertation to be published on the database, so it'll be open and available, and I'm actually getting a book sent to me. I ordered a book too, so I'm so excited because it's actually going to be a book, a hard cover book of my dissertation. So I will officially be an author. That's one of my bucket lists, is being an author. And so my dissertation, as the regular 8.5 by 11, is 139 pages. So 6 by 9 is the book size. So it'll be nice. It'll be bigly. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's like, talk about a mark out moment. As soon as I get that book of my dissertation, I'm gonna put it on my shelf right here, and I'm gonna, wow, it's gonna feel absolutely surreal. How should WWE properly book a Big E single run that could lead to a Universal title run? I wrote a complete article about that on Sportskeeda. So type in Chris Featherstone Big E Sportskeeda. Google that, and you will see an entire article addressing this question. I did a step-by-step process, actually. Yes, that is a lot of pages. 139 pages, Mo. So you wonder why I need assistance with Pancakes and Powerslams, because the past 3 years I have written a 139-page book with sources after sources after sources after sources. I had to literally read hundreds of sources just to only get 16 pages worth. And I had I had 16, like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 pages of sources in my dissertation. And I actually had to do an actual structure of each source that fits the APA format. And I had to read hundreds of more articles just to extract those sources that I got. So, it's terrible. Terrible. I think he'll do good. I've liked Dominic's interaction, man. I like it. I liked the Lesnar stuff. I really liked it. I think a heel turn might be good for him, just to see, kind of test the water, see how that is. So we'll see. I think that might be good. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate it very, very much. You get a headache just to hear. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, it has been absolutely exhausting. It is. I mean, I'm telling you, like, I'm not even going to try. Like, look, I tell it like it is. I'm a blessed man, but I am not too prideful to tell you when something is exhausting or some struggles. Listen, this dissertation process has been exhausting. I cannot stress it enough. The writing part, I enjoy the writing part because I get to pick my topic. So I enjoyed the research and the writing and all that stuff. But I mean, all the approvals and the edits, and you had to, like, precisely be a part, like, write according to the guidelines, and they'll push back for edits. Like, I literally got pushbacks for periods, missing periods at the end of sentences, and missing period, and taking periods away from references, making something a small case instead of a lowercase, an uppercase. Like, it's got, like, it's so, that's how precise it is. I literally had to spend, a few weeks back, I had to spend hours. I spent like 5-6 hours literally going through my entire dissertation, changing everything to was, changing, like, is to was, because I already did the research. So I changed is to was, lowercase the one of the reference letters that I had to lowercase, and took all the periods off of my references. I literally spent like 5-6 hours doing that. Like, that's how precise it has to be for the dissertation guidelines. Like, it is no joke. It is no joke. That's why I feel so accomplished by finishing that. I'm done. It's ready for review on ProQuest on the database, and within, I'd imagine, the next few weeks, it'll be live and published. I mean, it'll be published and ready to go live, and then probably a couple of weeks after that, I'll get my hard copy. I have a book, so absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been real. It's been fun, and it's been real fun, actually. I usually say it's been real fun, but it hasn't been real fun as one of my jokes. But it has been both. It has been real. It has been fun. It's been real fun. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Mo. Congrats on that, Chris. That's a lot of work. You deserve it. All that for your doctor. Amazing. Yeah, man. I feel accomplished. So if y'all enjoy the show, be sure to hit up that Patreon. Give me some love as I am upgrading my my equipment. That is the your Patreon dollars will be toward upgrading my equipment. So I appreciate y'all. I need a new webcam and I need a little laptop. So PNP Nation, give me some love. Show me some love on Patreon. Help me with some new equipment. y'all come here every week. Y'all love me, and I love you back. And we have a lot of fun. And so I would love your support with that, with the Patreon, with coming here every week and having fun with y'all. I appreciate it. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, 438 episodes in the book. Until next week, enjoy your week of wrestling. God bless. And always remember, I do it for you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.